Hey YouTube, it's Kristen. I'm still alive. Some of you who I've been talking to outside of the whole video YouTube thing know that I have been a little bit out of commission for the last couple of days, but I'm still hanging in here. This is probably going to be a really short video because my mother-in-law is here and she knows that I make YouTube videos and she probably wouldn't understand everything that I'm saying, but still, like, I kind of prefer to make them in private. I don't know, I'm weird, whatever. So, I guess this is like a mini little update. I'm not going to talk about weight or anything because I just talked about that. So first of all, I think I mentioned it in my last video, I've been very weak. I've still been doing things like making dinner for my husband and picking up things a little bit around the house, but my mother-in-law has been an angel. She's been here helping me like every other day or sometimes 2 days in a row, like with just little things like doing the dishes or hanging up the laundry that I've washed or something like that. She's been awesome about that. I'm very, 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 very blessed in that way. I've been trying to relax a lot. I haven't been able to go out walking because unfortunately, I've been trying to walk around the apartment, but unfortunately I had a really bad allergic reaction to a medicine that I was given for pain post-op. I don't even know if it's available in America. It's called metamizole. And yeah, I just, before I had a back problem and I was given that as one of the pain medicines, but there was another pain medicine and we didn't know which one was giving me the little bumps. And excuse me, they were just little bumps like here, there was like 3 of them or something, so it wasn't anything dramatic at the time. So I just stopped taking both of them. So since we didn't know, the doctor ended up prescribing that for me, and I had a crazy reaction after like 3 days. Like my whole body, from like under my hair here to like my face, I had like welts on my face, my eyes like really swelled up, and my fingers, I had to take my wedding rings off, and everywhere, like from my chest to my belly. It's not so nice to have big itchy spots next to your incisions because I try not to itch them anyway because like I know that's not going to make them any better, but you don't want to be itching next to your incisions. You don't want to pull any stitches out or anything. I mean, granted I have the dissolvable stitches, but still I don't want to be pulling anything. I don't want to mess with that. But anyway, like all the way down to my toes and the bottom of my feet, which brings me to why I haven't really been walking so much. I've been trying to walk around the apartment as much as possible so that I'm still somehow mobile, and like wearing like soft socks and like soft slippers, like to take a little bit of the pressure away. But yeah, I'm really, like, once this clears up, I'm really going to get my butt back in gear with walking, but I really couldn't help it otherwise. I find myself getting short of breath easily, and I don't really see it as cause for concern because to me I guess it's kind of normal, and I probably didn't use this little gadget that I showed you before enough, like with the breathing post-op, but I'll work on it. I've been using it in the past couple days a little more often, and it's kind of been helping me with, I don't know, what do you want to call it, with not being so short-breathed or whatever. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to edit that. Maybe not, whatever. Anyway, also I've been having like a huge trouble with drinking water. I've heard everybody say it, but it is the absolute truth. So Anne Sunny Day is like a genius for having this little timer. I know it's obnoxious probably, but it's a really good idea because it's not that you forget to drink water, it's just that you feel so full. I mean, like, I know I have the gastric sleeve, but I think it's similar with any weight loss surgery where your stomach's either constricted or made smaller. I think you still have the problem with water. Also, eating has been very difficult. I've just, as of last Wednesday, moved on to the stage where I can have soup and everything, and I find myself getting full so fast. So I really try to pace myself and not eat too much, and then, you know, if I feel hungry, then I'll have, what am I saying, I feel hungry? I never feel hungry yet. But if I feel like not full and it's been a few hours since the last time I ate, then I'll try to eat a little something just to keep my strength up, kind of. And I talked to my doctor and the doctor at the hospital. They both said I just need like a good multivitamin. So I have the Centrum right now, and maybe it's not so great, but it's something. I'm getting some vitamins in right now. Once I feel a little stronger and able to go out, I'll go invest in some vitamins that are better for me. Plus these taste horrible. It's funny because I could tolerate them so much better before surgery, but now it's just nasty. And I totally know what Kristen, Faith KP, is talking about when she says that she can taste the aftertaste of iron or whatever. It's so nasty. I have to drink like a load after and I try to wait a little bit so that I still get the nutrients, because I don't have malabsorption, but still, I mean, like, if you drink right away after it, you could kind of wash it away a little bit. So I try to be careful with that. Another thing I wanted to talk about just a little bit is head hunger. Oh my gosh. Seriously? I have not one time since this surgery felt actual hunger in my belly. Like, it's been making noises and acting kind of weird, you know? Like, weird from usual, but like, I mean, I guess normal after surgery for it to make noise, like when it's, you know, processing whatever you've just eaten or whatever you drank. But I'm dreaming about, I don't know, you guys are probably going to think this is gross, but the little black jelly beans from Brock's or whatever, I think it's called. Like, I used to love to have those at Easter time, and I didn't really eat so much of them then, but I liked them. I find myself dreaming about food. This is ridiculous. I don't ever remember being so obsessed with food. And I'm not hungry, and so I don't know. I mean, like, I don't really mourn food, but I guess it's just, yeah. Hold on a second. Sorry, I had an interruption. Yeah. I don't ever remember being so obsessed with food. My main weight problem was caused from my PCOS, and, like I said before, I never really, like, binged like crazy. I mean, like, I'm not going to lie and say that I never ate a whole sleeve of Oreos or never finished a bag of chips or something like that. But generally, like, it was a very occasional ordeal. And those of you who have PCOS know that, you know, carbs and sugar are your enemy. I guess it's like that actually for a lot of other people too. But I find myself daydreaming about chips and spaghetti and black jelly beans. I know that's a really weird combination, but head hunger is really there. It's not a joke. These people, when they're talking about it, they're not kidding. It's really, really weird. I found myself jealous of a salad that I made my husband, because it's going to probably be a while till I can have something like that. But it's all good. I'll work through it, but I just wanted to confirm that that really is the truth, that nobody's making that up. That really does happen to you. Like I said, I have yet to feel hungry since the surgery, so let's see how I deal with that when I can actually eat food. I'm sure I'll be fine, but I'm really curious, and I'm going to try to really make this work, you know, the best for me that I can. Now, speaking of PCOS, if you're a guy, maybe you want to turn this off, unless your wife or somebody who's really close to you has PCOS. But I just wanted to note something. I stopped taking generally, like, as regular medicines, I've been on the pill, birth control, and metformin to kind of control things and regulate my cycle. And so a few days before the surgery, I stopped taking them. And by that time, my cycle should have already ended. Now, my surgery was on the 24th of February, and I'm still having light spotting, so I'm not so alarmed, because I've heard that even with a tiny weight loss percentage, that your cycle can kind of start back up again on its own. And I'm thinking I lost almost 30 pounds, like, very, very quickly. And so maybe that's why, but I mean, I guess if you have PCOS and you haven't had the surgery yet, that might be something to look out for. And I don't know if maybe you want to mention it to your doctor. I'm not so worried about it. I'm just going to see how it proceeds in the next month. But yeah, that's about it. I hope you guys are having a good weekend, and I guess I'll be back the next time with my 2-week post-op update. Hope you guys are doing good. Talk to you soon. Bye.